my channel. I'm the Busy Mom. My name is Lori, and my last video was on this little mini journal that I'm making for a ladies retreat. So I was going to do these in some more colors, and I thought I'd just show you a little more of the process because I kind of skipped over some of this stuff. So here are 3 more I have ready to go. So I started off with all the little pieces. You can see pictures of that on my Instagram. And so there's the green one, and here's the blue one. So you can see on the back that I did the stitching by machine, all the little pieces. I did not do the zigzag around the edge. I just did a straight stitch because I will be sewing it again afterward. And if you can see, I did sew the lace on with the basting stitch, and the flowers I did with basting stitch. You can see that. And the buttons I sewed on by hand. I did glue, I think I did. No, I didn't glue down. I just stitched the buttons over the ruffle to hold that down. I glued this one down, and I basted this one down. So this is going to be glued on afterwards because I still have to stitch around here with the zigzag when I get it on, and then I will glue it. I glue these down. But they are stitched together. They just have to be glued down as one piece. So you can also see on the back of this one that I did the same thing. Yeah, fix the lighting here. There we go. Can you see a little better now? There we go. There we go. Okay. On this one, I did not put the doily part. I put a flower and a stem. You'll see on the green one, I put a stem on the flower. On the blue one, I did not. I put these buttons on here instead. So that's where I am, and what step is next? Oh yeah, I have the back, the inside cover. So this one's going to be this color. The blue is going to be this color, and the green is going to be this color on the inside. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put the books together. So I use a 9x12. I cut it in half and glued it together. You can leave it, you can cut the ends open if you'd like to have pockets in your cover, but I tend not to do that. I don't know. I think it takes something away with it. I don't know. It could add to the integrity of it, but I got this thing flapping up here, so I'm gonna take some glue right now and just glue that down. So, there we go. This is gonna be going this way. The cover is gonna cover that. But there's some sort of thickness right in here in this one, so I'm gonna make sure that's all glued down good before I start putting my fabrics on it. Okay. All right, so let's start with the green one. Got a little bit of too much on there. Okay. So normally what I do is I put this way because this will cover that. And I spray these with some adhesive spray. I use 3M. I've used different brands. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay. Let me get my box. Where's my box at? I'm going to go spray these and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. I sprayed some sticky on there, and it is glued down now. I'm going to remove all these little threads. I'm going to cut the corners off like so to prevent some bulk. And I think I'm gonna cut these down a little bit too. I'm gonna get my other scissors because they'll take forever with those little scissors. So I'm just gonna cut probably about that much off all the way around. Okay. Put that in my scrap heap. Put the thing back in my dark glitter glue so that doesn't get ruined. Okay. Then I'm going to use my 3-in-1 fabric glue. And yep. I'm going to go ahead and put these down here like this. Fold it over nicely. Like that. Make sure that it's all down. Glue it down nice. Okay. It's okay if it seeps through this part because this part is going to be covered. And then I'm going to do this side. I don't like doing my corners first because then they are not square. I can kind of work with them if I wait to do those last. So that's normally what I do. And I only start with the short sides first because that's the easiest. And I want to make sure this gets glued down a little bit here too. It will all be sewed, so I'm not too worried about it. But just to make it neat. There. That's not okay. Stick down. Lace is being stubborn. Okay. Then we're gonna do this part over here. And then before I sew it, I'll let this dry really well so that I don't get sticky stuff all over my... I just kind of work with that corner a little bit there. And I will cut some more of the fabric out. You know, I hate it when my fingers get stuck together. Okay, and then we're gonna make sure that's turned over nicely. Yeah, that's good. That, yeah, the corner's nice and square. And the material, we'll go over that and then also be sewed because I'm not leaving these ones raw. Sometimes I do leave them raw, have a little raw edge. Cut a little bit of the weight out of there and glue that down. And just go back and put this fabric. And I'm not too worried about the edges sticking out because I will be zigzagging the top. So, yeah, there's that. So all those are going to be caught in there. See, I glued this one down before I sewed it, which is a kind of a mistake. So I'm going to have to pull this up a little bit when I sew it, so it doesn't get caught under there. Some of it will here on this corner, but that should be fine. And then some on that corner there, I can pull all that up. Okay. All right, and then the top. To have a nice square corner. So yeah, I kind of want to work with that. You want this to be laying as flat as possible because you're going to have that other piece going over the top of it. So yeah, I'm going to put a little glue on the inside of that. Cut some of that weight out. And my fingers are all sticking together here in the corner. Okay, push it with my hand. Darn stuff bubbles up all the time. Okay, that piece out of there. Okay, so there's that, and now I put the inside on. I'm going to iron this real quick, so I'm going to put my iron on, and I'll come back to that, and we'll start one of the other colors. Well, let's just finish this one first, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. So if your material has any like wrinkles in it, I just use this batting and I iron over it. This one's kind of wrinkled. It usually comes out when you put the spray on, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, just in case. Okay, and then again, we are going to, I'll do this on. Yes, I'm just going to let me put this down here. Okay, and then we're going to spray it with G3M stuff to start with. Okay, this is my top. That one's my bottom. Okay, so then I'm going to stick this on here the way I want it. Slightly hanging over the edge because I like to see the little bit of fringe. And then looks like it's a little long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and snip that and pull it off like that. Yep, that's good. Okay. Maybe should have made it a little bit longer, but I think that's okay. Okay, there's a little piece in there. Okay. Make sure this gets on straight. Okay. That's like that. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, and then I just go around and glue down the little bit of edges. That one Just need to be coming off here a little bit. So yeah, okay. So you can see how that looks. It comes up along the edge there a little bit, and then when I sew it down, it will all catch there. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little more glue on here with my little glue here. Remember to rub it down with your finger because you don't want the glue to seep through your final inside. So there's that. So now all I will do next is just go around the edge with my zigzag, and this cover will be ready. So I'm going to go finish the rest of them offline and I will come back. Okay, I finished gluing the back or the insides on. Back of the cover, the inside of my journal, and I will be taking them over to the sewing machine. I got this button a little close here, so I may have to do a little bit of a straight stitch in there or take that button off and replace it. Guess I didn't plan things just right. So yeah. So there's the inside of the blue one. So I'm gonna go take these to the sewing machine and I will be back. Okay, I am back, and that was some kind of process. My sewing machine was not cooperating, but I'll show you what happened, and I have an idea to kind of mask that up a little bit. Anyway, here's the yellow one. So here we go, and that one sewed up really nicely. Didn't have a problem with that one. And so we are going to glue this to that, this little journal thing, to the lace right there. Okay, that was the bottom. Check to make sure you're doing it on the top first. Doesn't matter because I'm just gonna glue the whole thing anyway. So we'll just put glue on it. We'll put glue on here, glue that to that, and then we'll put a little more glue on the back of that. And I think I wanted this one on here a little tilted like that. And there's that one. Okay. All right, and here's the green one. Remember, the green one already had the journal thing on it. I had to lift it up to sew around it, but you can see right here my machine was having a little problem and it wasn't stitching everything correctly, but yeah, you can see better on the back. I got wads of thread, which I don't mind that, but when I started doing this, it wasn't too bad still, so I didn't do anything about it. I may go back and finish this edge right here because it missed a lot of them. But it's sewn. I mean, it's just not zigzagged there, and it's underneath, yeah, my little thing here. So I think this one will pass. I think it's okay, and I may add some sort of lace on the inside of this one just to cover that up. We'll see. But this one, this one, it really started messing up on me. It just didn't like the thickness going through, keep sewing through all the thickness and everything. Probably needs a new needle. And I just decided to just keep sewing over this one. I used a different stitch, one of those, an X stitch on here after the zigzag wasn't working. And so the light color, you can't really see too bad. And I can guarantee it's not coming apart, that's for sure. Doesn't look the prettiest on the front. But I have this lace right here, this lace. Yeah. So this is really dark, so you can't really see it there, so I may put the lace on the underneath part. I don't know. If I do that, then I can't put it on the outside. So maybe I'll just go, I don't know if I have enough to go all the way around. Do I have enough to go around? Way all the way around? I don't know. Let's see. Might just make it. Ooh, yeah, I do. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do with this. I'll probably do that. We're gonna glue that all the way around. So first I'm gonna glue this on. I pulled that a little bit while I was. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna glue this on. Alright. I think I'm gonna put that one on straight. Just because the lace is gonna go around there. Okay. So let us do this. We're gonna start at the bottom. And make sure I'm getting this on the right side. I don't think you can really tell. Okay, looks okay. So I'm gonna start at the bottom so I can overlap right here and no one's gonna see it too much. Get this over here. We're gonna put this down on here. Okay. I think that's gonna look beautiful. So there's always a fix. There's always a fix. And I probably wouldn't mind having that stitching there, except for these are all going to Ladies at the Retreat, and they're all going to be together, so they're going to be comparing them probably. So I want them to look nice. Otherwise, it's a junk journal, and you know, I could have sold it just like that, but I mean, some people like the really little rough look. I don't mind it really. So you just have to find the right person. And so since I am putting this on the outside, I'm going to have to put the tie, instead of wrapping it around the outside, I'll put it on the inside. So we will do that next. square on this corner here, this front corner. So there we go. Keep it square there. Want the glue to show. Okay. Oh no, I have like 4 more to make this week. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I probably won't film it because I'm going to be in a rush. So, but they will be similar to these. I may be able to get the last pictures in of them. And I might get a picture on Instagram. I do have a new Instagram account. I had one a very long time ago when my daughter went to Austria. She was in the 9th grade. She's like almost 30 now. Well, she'll be 30 in September. So it's been a while. So I made a new one with my my business name, Busy Mom Studio. So that's where you can find me. I don't have a whole lot of photos up now yet, just because I did want to put all my old work up there. It's just, I'm just going from now. Well, from Christmas actually. I think I started it, right? So Busy Mom Studio on Instagram. You can follow me there. And I will probably have more photos, like, because I don't have those on YouTube except for my thumbnails sometimes. So yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Fix that mess in a hurry. Yeah, it looks much better because the light color you can't really see too much on the inside. That looks lovely. And then we have some of this Sari silk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on the inside of here. That's going to be the tie. So let's see if I can maybe iron the middle part of this. I'll turn my iron on. My handy dandy little craft iron my son got me for Christmas. I love it. Alright, so let's pick out some papers while I'm waiting for the iron to heat up and let that dry a little bit. Let's see, what kind of papers did I put in here? Let's open up this one. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got some coffee dyes, some specialties. We got an envelope that I haven't closed yet. I need to close that. So I think I'll do that right now. Let's do that. Let's close this envelope up. Probably shouldn't go up that high. Yeah, okay. Let's just rip that off. So that is over the elastic, but you can still put your papers in and out of that. And there we go, there's that. Okay, so I have some coffee dyed paper, some white paper, some artist paper. Okay, let's see what I can find here. Let me put the stopper in here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have all 4 complete. I have 4 more to go, I think. So, I will show you what I did. this is the first one that I made, and I showed you guys that one already. So this is the yellow one, and the beads dangle that I made for that. It is completed, and I'll show you the little pockets inside because I have not decorated the papers yet. I'm waiting till the end to see how much time I have left to do that. But I did get the pockets in here. So there's a little pocket here, a lace pocket in the front, and a lace pocket in the back. For those of you that didn't see the other one, I'll just show you how I did these pockets. Okay, so this pocket is like the burlap with some material and thread and a button, and this one is similar. So that's that one. Okay, here's the green one. I put the dangle on the tie on this one because this one has the buttons on the edge right here. So I sewed those on so they won't move. They're not perfect, but it's cute. Alright, so that dangle is on this string, so I want to make sure I don't lose that. Let's just untie this. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I tied it so tight. There we go. Alright. So here's a close-up of the dangle I made for this one. There's a little heart and a key on that one. Okay, and then there's the pocket for this. I had this green kind of linen type ribbon, and then I put this silky ribbon on top. I sewed it on and then made the pockets. So the other side is just like it, right there. And then for the blue one, this is the one I ended up putting the lace around the edges, and then I put the sari silk all the way across on this one. And I had some of the blue lace from, not lace, ribbon from Dollar Tree. It's the blue and white check, the Easter one with the iridescent edges. So that made a nice pocket. I put this lace over the top of it, sewed it over the top. This one, I should show you the envelopes too. So this one has this envelope that I made with my little thing here, but this is the freezer paper with a napkin over the top of it. And yeah, so each one of them has a coloring page in it, and each one of them has an envelope, and each one of them has some sort of a special paper. So this one here has some handmade paper in it, and okay, so that's what that one has. So I'll show you on the green one. Here is the green envelope that I made, and I lined this because it was the bookkeeping journaling paper, and it was so thin, so I lined it with some paper. And then right here we have some handmade paper in this one here. So that's the piece of handmade, and this is freezer paper here, this one. Excuse me, freezer paper and napkin. So, and that one. Okay, in the yellow one, we have some digital paper and some, I think I used food coloring to dye this. There's that coloring page there, and yeah, so that's a special paper there. And then this is an extra that I put in here. This is a freezer paper and napkin. And then here's the envelope that I made, and this one was on heavier copy paper, I think like 26 pound or 28 pound, and so I just used some what's this, distress ink, yeah, distress ink, and it was a yellow color, so that's what I did in that envelope. And I think I already showed this one, but I haven't done it in this video. So in this video, This is a handmade paper that I lined this envelope. This is a digital paper. This is handmade paper here. So yeah, and this is the freezer paper with a napkin. Well, this is tissue, actually tissue paper and ironed on to freezer paper. So yeah, there's the back of that one. And these were all in the beginning of this video. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. I'm going to make the other 4. I probably post some pictures on Instagram, but they won't be in a video because they're basically the same. All right, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, do all the stuff, and we'll see you next time. God bless.